Steph, it's been a couple of years since you guys have been in a playoff setting, and for all intents and purposes, this is a playoff game. How excited are you to go into tomorrow's game?
I mean, at the end of the day, it is just basketball. It's the same process and prep and mindset, that you carry all year. You do understand. We always say we want to play the games that matter, and this is the beginning of it, where there's consequences for a win or a loss, and how important every possession is, and locking in on the focus of game plan execution, dealing with the emotional roller coaster within a single playoff, game or type game where you might make every shot, you might miss every shot. The other team might be hot. You got to still stay locked in, try to find a way to win. And at the end of the day, that's really, no matter how ugly or pretty it is, it's all about just getting the win at the end of the day. So, for a lot of guys who haven't been in this experience, the message is it is just basketball. It might feel more intense. You might feel a different burst of adrenaline. You might learn something about yourself and how you, respond to moments like that. But it's the same game we've been playing all year, and the same execution and fun that we've been having, especially these last 18 or 20 games, carry that into tomorrow, to Wednesday, hopefully not Friday, and beyond. So just lock in mentally, be prepared for anything.
Steph, to follow up on what you were saying about the messaging, you and Draymond and Kevon have been through so many big games through the years. In the last day or two, have you felt the need to say anything to the group about what to expect?
No, just that line that, there's a lot of talk about how different the playoffs are versus, a regular season game. Even these next three, I guess technically it is playoff type situations, but you're playing a different team every game, so that'll be interesting. But it is just basketball. Like, until you get out there and kind of can articulate it for yourself, that is the approach you have to have. That, I know how to put the ball in the basket. I know how to defend. I know how to, run our sets. I know how to execute a game plan. It requires another level of focus and intentionality on every single possession. That's the thing you can't gloss over. But you can't put too much pressure or change anything about, how you, prepare for a game just because it's something, it's the playoffs and it's new. If you contain your adrenaline, that first quarter, first half, your heart might be racing. You might want it so bad that you start rushing and speeding up, but don't change anything. And for us, knowing our rotation, it's going to require exactly what we've been doing well to get us to this point. We just got to do it a little bit better.
Do you think this play-in has been good for the league?
I think the conversation around it, you can understand both sides of the argument, and why some people like it, why most fans, when they find out really what it's about, I'm sure appreciate, having a couple more games that one and done type situation, especially now with some of the teams that are in there. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be must-watch TV on Wednesday, Tuesday through Friday, whatever it is. So when it comes to attention on games, that is good. It'll be interesting to see if it lasts, beyond this year. We get back to an 82-game schedule. I don't think it will, but this year, again, it is what it is. But it's looking like it's going to be some entertaining, fun, dynamic basketball. And if you can get to that point in any situation, that's good for the league.
Steph, seeing what the guys were able to do closing out that game last night, what impressed you most about, that group of young guys, coming through?
They didn't lose confidence even when the lead slipped, down the stretch, and they're in a situation where they're playing more minutes than they're used to, and we're running sets for guys to feature them that might not get an opportunity otherwise, and they didn't let missed shots or a stale 6 minutes kill their joy in terms of finishing the game. They got a couple great stops, JP, EP, some big buckets down the stretch. it seemed like they kept their energy and their juice flowing even when things weren't going their way. And that is a huge sign of confidence in terms of, a playoff type atmosphere where, again, it's just about getting the win, no matter how ugly or pretty it is. Making enough plays to get it done is all that really matters. That's all you'll remember, the next day. And so that was a huge, a huge moment for them to carry into, obviously when me, Draymond, and Wiggs are back out there.